Good morning, students. Welcome back. How are you all? Fine? Okay. Which topic we were studying yesterday? We were talking about which lesson yesterday, or which topic we were studying yesterday? We were studying about the subject and predicate. Correct or not? Subject and predicates are used where? Subject and predicates are used in sentences. Correct? What is sentence? Group of words put together is called sentence, and this group of words consists of, or it has, subject and predicate. Now what is subject? So many times it is over, then also I would like to repeat. Subject means the doer of action. Subject can be the noun or pronoun. Okay. Subject of the sentence is the naming part of the sentence. What it is? The subject is the naming part of the sentence. Correct? Next one, the main thing which you should keep in your mind is what? Subject is the doer of action. Let any action take place in the sentence. Let it be the action of a thing, or let it be action of a person. Anything. It is a doer of action, and the subjects mainly are in the starting of the sentences. Next one is about predicate. What is predicate? Predicate tells more about subject. What a predicate tells? Predicate tells more about subject, and predicates many times, or generally you can say many times, predicate starts with what? Predicate of the sentence starts with verb. Correct? Now here simple examples are there. Here predicate is a makes. Makes is what? It is an action, and action words are called what? Action words are called verbs. Revolves. Revolves means what? Revolves means it is an action going on. Correct? So revolves is what? Action word. It is a verb. So the words which I have started from here, revolves round the earth, that is what? That is predicate of the subject. Okay. Now here there is a question in front of you. Fill in the blanks with suitable subjects and predicates. In some sentences subject is not given, and in some sentences predicate is not given. Look how many places? 1, 2, 3. 3 places. In 3 sentences what we have to do? In 3 sentences we have to add subject, and in 2 sentences we have to add predicate. Are you understanding? Subject or means doer of action, and predicate means what? Which tells more about subject. Now your sentence is there. Now fill in the blanks we have to do. We have to fill the blanks with the help of what? We have to fill the blanks with the help of our own sentences. We are going to fill those blanks. Okay. Subjects we have to fill, and predicate we have to fill. It is not already given in, it is not given in bracket. We have to make our own sentences. Now dash makes pots. Now pots are made by whom? You know it very well. Who makes pot? Answer is what? The potter. Correct? So then what will come here? On subject place, the potter will come, or what? Yes, definitely. What will be the subject? The potter. So I am writing your answer. The potter makes pots. Potter means what? The person who with the help of will makes pot. Correct or not? Which pots? Earthen pots. You know it very well. Pots which are made from mud. So what is the subject in this sentence? The subject in the sentence is the potter, and makes pot is what? Predicate. Understood? Correct? Second one sentence which is given here is our servant. Now what does our servant do? Our servant does work for us. Correct? Or our servant helps us, or our servant does work in the farm, or our servant serves us. Now when they do all types of works, any work which is told to servant, he does or she does, then what we can tell in general? What predicate we can add over there? We can add our servant serves us. Serves us is what? Predicate of the sentence, and our servant is what? Subject of the sentence. Understood? Now serves us means what? Serves us means does work for us. Serving means what? Doing work for someone. For what work is done? Why servants do work? To earn money. So when we serve for someone, what they give us in return? They give us in return money, okay, or penny you can say. Third one, dash must always do our best. Now what subject you can add for this sentence? Dash must, compulsory it is. It is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentence, I think so we have studied in first lesson, second lesson, correct? Assertive sentence, imperative sentence. Now what is done there? Some command is given or order is given. So that, what is that? The sentence is imperative sentence. Dash must always do our best. Who must do our best? Our means who? It is said about us. So then what subject will come over there? Our means what? Us. So we will come over here. Yes, definitely we will come. We must always do our best. When word our is there, therefore what word which pronoun will come over there? We pronoun will come. Correct? We is what? We is the pronoun, and I have told you before only, subject can be noun or pronoun. And I told you which are nouns. Nouns are called naming words. Pronouns are what? The words which are used instead of nouns, they are called pronouns. Now which are pronouns? I, we, you, he, she, it, they, me, us, you, him, her, it, them, myself, ourself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, themselves. These all are what? These all are pronouns. So we must always do our best. We is what? We is subject of the sentence, and remaining sentence is predicate. Understood? The fourth sentence which is given on the board is dash revolves around the earth. What revolves around the earth? Earth revolves around sun. Correct? And there is a satellite which revolves around earth. Which satellite? Moon is the natural satellite of the earth. Correct? So then what revolves around the earth? Here subject which we got is the moon. So the moon is what? The moon is subject, and remaining part of the sentence is predicate. Understood? Have you understood first four examples? Fifth example which is given over here is the fisherman. Now what we have to add here? We have to add predicate. The fisherman, what does fisherman do? Fisherman goes and does fishing, correct or not, or catches fish. So what sentence we can make over there? The fisherman catches. Now catch is what? Catch is the verb. So predicate will start with what? Predicate always starts with verb. So we have to add what here? We have to add verb over here. The fisherman catches. The fisherman catches fishes every day. What does fisherman do? Fisherman catches fishes every day. Okay, have you understood? The fisherman is what? Fisherman is subject, and catches fishes every day is the predicate of the sentence. In this way we have completed our lesson number 3, the subject and predicate. Do not forget what is subject and what is predicate. And if you want to identify predicate of the sentence, just keep in mind predicate always starts with verb. Everywhere here verb is there. Makes, make is the verb. Serves is the verb. Okay, must is what? Verb. Revolves is what? Verb. Here catches is what? Verb. Now you will say, ma'am, anything you are telling. Serves is verb or what? Yes. Serve, served, served, serving. Verbs are in 4 forms. Which form? Simple present tense, correct? Simple past tense, simple future tense, and continuous and perfect ing form is there. Okay, in simple present tense what is there? We normally say catches. I catch fish. In if we want to tell second form of verb, then I catch. Okay, second one is I catched, no, not catched, I caught. Third one is also caught, and then fourth one is catching. Catch, caught, catching. There are four forms of verbs. In this way, all verbs are in how many forms? All verbs are in 4 forms. I think you have understood lesson. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, and what you have to do today, what is your homework? You have to complete question number 1 and question number 2 of lesson number 3, the subject and predicate, in your English grammar notebook. You can see question properly. This is question number 2 and yesterday's was question number 1. Correct or not? Yesterday's was which question? Rahul and Usha, vultures. What we did, we have underlined. We have underlined predicate and subjects we have written front side. Okay, that question also you have to complete, and this question also you have to complete in English grammar notebook. In this way, we have completed our lesson number 3 of English grammar, the subject and predicate. In next period, we will start with new topic. Okay, thank you.